Hey everybody, it's Ryan. Welcome back to How Farms Work. Harvest continues. We just got up to the Burton farm. We're going to be finishing this farm today, and we're going to be moving over to one of my fields. So, harvesting, for me at least, can get pretty boring, just because I'm doing the same thing. I'm driving along the same route all day long. But, while I was down at the scale this morning, Matt gave me a puzzle to solve. So, I was peeking in and trying to see what this little star thing was that he had sitting on the desk, and he picks it up and throws it onto the desk, and it absolutely explodes. And he gave me the pieces and said, "Here, bring it back to me completed." It's like, I'm terrible at doing puzzles, so I've seen someone do something like this before. So it's supposed to be like a 3D kind of looking star. I feel like this needs to go inside of there, though. Time to consult the professionals.
This is a square. Can you guess which spot that goes in?
Square.
That's right. It goes in the square.
Yes. Okay.
Oh no. Hitchhiker. Just kick that out of the way.
Howdy, partner.
There you go.
Nice.
You get it or did your wife get it?
You got it.
No, not me. I'm not that smart. My agronomist is riding with me.
No Google?
Oh no, he looked it up. We just got our last load of the day. We are working on my second cornfield, and the yield is very, very good, I would say, so far. The moisture, though, has climbed back up. Not the end of the world. We found that fields that have been yielding higher are wetter, which is normal on just about any year. But we're gonna head back home. I need to get some buckets of corn and go home and feed the cows. A couple nights ago, I managed to wean off all of the calves. I did it all in the dark, so here's what that looked like. Let's head home. Time to feed the cows. So I'm actually keeping track with how many bales I have in storage with an app. It's literally just called Counter App. And what it allows me to do is it allows me to track my bale usage over time. And I'll throw it up a screenshot of what it looks like since mid-September is when I started feeding out bales, and that shows my usage. So using this graph that this app will allow me to do, what this app will allow me to do is track my hay usage, and I can actually put that up against the weather using the weather station over at the farm. So hopefully my goal is, by following hay usage and putting it on a graph, I'll be able to correlate that with the weather, and I'll have a better idea of how much the cows are eating, what their consumption is, and what to expect in future years. In previous years, I've not done a good job at keeping track of how much hay I have at all, and now that I've got an actual herd going, keeping track of how much hay I have left and how much I'm using is pretty important, because I put in a trend line on that graph, and as long as I trend above that line, I'll have hay left over after June 1st, because I have it zeroed out then, so that I know by looking at the graph just on my phone whether I'm above or below that line, so I can kind of stretch the cows along. And what I did last fall, or how much I fed last fall, was 3 bales every 2 days. So 1.5 bales a day was what the cows were eating. And they've been above that, which is why after weaning them off, I'm hoping that I can get the calves on corn and they'll eat less hay, and then the cows, I'm hoping, will have less consumption because they aren't going to be producing milk for those calves. But let's go ahead and put bales in. I'm going to be putting in 3 today. I've been feeding whenever they've needed it, which has been at least once a day. And right now, I'm kind of hoping that if I put out 3 today, I'll get them back on their schedule like last year, because I've been feeding at least once, if not twice. I've been above that 1.5 here the last couple days. So the weather's been turning colder, and the cows have been relying pretty heavily on the feed. I would say this feed is still really, really good quality, even though the bales, all the bales that I'm going to be putting out tonight, are still from last year. So I'm pretty sure I'll have enough feed to get through the winter. That's always just a concern in the back of my mind. This summer, the hay yield was down, so I did seed some more hay, and I'm hoping that was enough to carry me over, but I think I'm going to have to seed even more yet this upcoming spring, but we'll see. The scanner page says there's a grass fire out on Dogtail Road, which is in the direction we were just looking, the same direction as the fire whistles. But we got the cows fed, believe it or not, even though they're still crying. It's because we weaned them off. But hopefully that'll do them for at least 2 days. We're going to keep on harvesting. We're hoping to be done by next weekend. And we still have a whole lot more to do after we're done with that. We still have to haul fodder bales in, which we're going to be doing in our next video. And we also have to do tillage. I'm hoping to do some mulching yet before any snow flies. The list just goes on and on. But I'll keep you guys posted. So with that, thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to check out all of our other videos. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And be sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Snapchat. All How Farms Work. And with that, I'll see you next time.